Hi guys, it's Erin. I'm gonna do a different kind of video today, and I thought I would bring you along for the ride. I am gonna make a new playlist on my iPod just because I needed to change things up a bit, and I thought, you know what, it might be kind of fun to just do a video and um, share my list and a few stories along the way. So if you're interested in checking out my new playlist of some of my favorites and nostalgic type stuff, stay tuned. All right, so let's see how this works. I've never quite tried to film like this, so hopefully it will work. So, when I make a playlist, I've already got it titled and set up and stuff. So I think we're gonna just go through. Do I want to do artists or songs? Let's go with this time with. I feel like I usually do artists, so let's switch it up and do it in order of songs. Hopefully we'll be able to see this. And so this list is just some of my all-time favorites, just stuff that I really, really like. I mean, obviously I like all of this because I've, bought it, but the stuff I really like, and also kind of have some sort of, and most of them will probably have some sort of memory associated with them, but not all of them. Some of them are just ones that I, generally like to jam out to all the time. So we'll start scrolling and see where we end up. This one is one that I've been, I do that all the time. My fingers are big enough that I sometimes hit the wrong thing, but You Learn by Alanis Morissette I think is going to go on here because I just, I don't know, I think that one kind of tends to come to mind a lot lately. Alright, so we got one. Next one, let's see what we got here. BNL, Falling for the First Time. That's another really good one that I listen to, that I always like to listen to, so we'll add that one. And Pinch Me, that one cracks me up all the time. And I also find it just really relatable. I may be dating myself here a little bit, but BNL is probably one of my all-time favorite bands. I love all of their music, and they make me smile. Yeah, they're just kind of entertaining and quirky, and I like their style, and yeah, they're good. So now we've got the Greatest Showman soundtrack. The Other Side is one that I always kind of like to jam out to, so I think I'll put that one on there if I can ever quit hitting the wrong button. Okay. Longest Time by Billy Joel. That one always makes me smile. It's so upbeat. I love the barbershop quartet kind of sound. Run Around Blues Traveler, again, brings back lots of memories from high school, which, again, was a long time ago. Wanda, Dead or Alive. Yeah, I always like to jam out to that one, so we'll add that on there. Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler, one of my all-time favorites. I love to do that one in karaoke. Mr. Tambourine Man, that's one that my mom would always sing. She'd get out the guitar and sing a lot of kind of folksy songs, and that was one that she did quite a bit. So that one reminds me of her. So that one's got to go on there. The Words by Christina Perri. That one I think will add, especially because of the music video for that one, has it the song makes me think of Once Upon a Time, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. And the music video has Colin O'Donoghue who played Captain Hook on the / Killian Jones on the show, and so that made it an extra plus. And I listened to Christina Perri a lot when I was in grad school. Her music just always seemed to be very calming and stuff, and it was good background music. So yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna quick see if I can't flip this around here and to show you outside, because I just glanced up and that is just, the sky tonight is absolutely gorgeous. So I had to share that because those clouds, it's stunning. Anyway, okay, sorry, squirrel. Comfort Eagle. That's one that I shared with my 15-year-old and they fell in love with it, which kind of made me have a proud mama moment. That's a good one. Okay, so this one is gonna be, these next few are gonna be a little cheesy, but I don't care. I've kind of been rocking out to Daughtry a lot lately, which I know is totally cheesy and stuff, but I don't know, there's just something about it that just, I don't know, I go through phases. Lines in the Sand is not, I don't think, a really well-known one, but I really like it, and it, I actually first heard it on a YouTube video of a Sims speed build, and I liked it so much that I spent about an hour searching for it until I found it and then went and bought it. And actually my kids really like it now too. Disturbed's version of Sound of Silence is just really haunting and brilliant, and I love it. It's probably, in my mind, tied with the original Simon and Garfunkel one, which is one of my all-time favorites. But I don't know, there's just something about Disturbed's sound with the way they did it that I really love. So that one's going on there. Nancy Mulligan I like because it's got kind of an Irish sound to it, and I'm Scotch Irish, so that one's gonna go on there. I'm not gonna put Tiny Dancer on there this time, or Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, because they're on on probably half of my other playlists. So I do think I'm gonna go put Don't Go Breaking My Heart on there though, because that one always just makes me happy. Again, a lot of these are on a lot of other playlists, so if you're wondering why I'm scrolling by, I would probably, most likely is because of that reason. Okay, we are gonna definitely put some Hootie on there. We're gonna put Hold My Hand. This is another one that just brings back a lot of memories. When I was in high school, in the theater crowd, we would be backstage from shows, and some people would like bring out their guitars, and we were back in the gym, so we could didn't have to worry about being like super quiet and stuff, and we would we'd just kind of sit around and sing Hootie and the Blowfish songs and some other kind of folk, popular ones at the time, and it was a lot of fun. So that one is gonna be on there just for the nostalgic purposes. And who doesn't love Hootie and the Blowfish? Come on, they're just like great. So, Jars of Clay, Art and Me is another one that I just really like the imagery in that song. So I think that one's gonna go on there. Hallelujah, Jeff Buckley, that one's gonna go on there because, I mean, do I really have to explain? It's, best song ever. Jewel, You Were Meant for Me, that's another one that we would sing backstage in high school, and I always loved Jewel. She was just, kind of felt like, I don't know, you listen to her music and you feel like she's like your friend. At least that's how I always felt. I don't know. I always loved her. So, guess I'm putting Time in a Bottle on there too. I accidentally hit that one, but it's good enough to stay on there. So, Seasons of Love is probably another one that's probably on almost every playlist, but it's going on this one too because it's just, I don't know, one that just I find very inspiring, and it's just a great song. Let's see what else we got here. Mr. Brightside, The Killers, that's actually my ringtone for my alarm in the morning, but it can go on the playlist too. So that okay. I am gonna definitely put all of the King George songs from Hamilton on here because they make me laugh. They're hilarious. So yeah, I don't know. King George really brings a whole new level to the show, and yeah. And then, of course, Burn. I've got to put that one on there because that one also just brilliant. Can't help but want to sing along to it, even though anyone who hears it probably wishes I would stop. But, yeah, I love that one. A lot of Linkin Park on other playlists, so I don't know if I'll do that one. I will put Lisa Loeb, Stay I Missed You. That's another one that just brings back a lot of memories from back in the day in high school. Meredith Brooks, again, another one that's a good one for letting it all out when you're having a day. So that one's going on there. I'm not gonna put any Christmas ones on because sorry, I don't know. I kind of tend to keep those all in one. To Be With You, Mr. Big. That's another one that just takes me back to the day and just makes me can't help but want to sing along. And Supermassive Black Hole, probably one of my all-time favorites. Another one that's good for just kind of letting it all out. Torn is another one that's kind of like that. That one brings me back to high school again. Gosh, there's kind of a theme here, isn't there? A lot of them that are kind of just take me back to high school. Don't Speak. That's another one so when when that song came out, it was my junior year of high school, and I was working on the set for a musical, and I believe it was probably My Fair Lady. And our teacher, Mr. Daniel, loved that song so much that when it would come on the radio, everybody would have to stop talking until the song was over. So that brings back just a lot of fun memories from from that. Wonderwall, just a brilliant song. That's got to go on there. Pink, Who Knew? That's another one that I always want to just kind of belt out and sing along to. Just Like a Pill was like one of my first ever favorite songs. One of my first can I talk? One of the first songs that got me into Pink, and she's definitely one of my all-time favorites. So that's got to go on there. All right, Sins Not Tragedies, brilliant song. Love that. That's got to go on there. Love me some Panic at the Disco. Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Another one that you gotta just belt out. So that one's gonna go on there. Bohemian Rhapsody is such a brilliant song, but you gotta be in the right mood for it. So I don't know if I'm gonna put it on this one. Livin' La Vida Loca. It's not going on this list, but that one also brings back a lot of memories back in the day. Ricky Martin. I used to watch him on General Hospital way back when he was on there. And then, but then what really made me think he was awesome was when he played Marius in Les Mis on Broadway. And then he kind of started doing becoming more mainstream, and so Livin' La Vida Loca was kind of from back at that time. But I had actually listened to some of his music that was before he became mainstream, and it was really good too. Probably better than some of the stuff that became super popular, but anyway, okay, so here we are. The Ruralists are a local band that are amazing. Go check them out. Rock, folk kind of sound, and they're just really unique, really good. My father's favorite hymn is probably my favorite of their songs, and so that one's going on there. Although, you know what, I also really like Ghost. Fun fact, my daughter was in the music video for that one. So she was pretty proud of that too. Sonny Came Home, definitely going on there. That one's another one that just kind of, it's a good one to listen to when you're having a bad day. Second Chance, Shine Down, that's another good one. So I think I'll put that one on there. I always enjoy that. Runaway Train, yeah, again, brings back a lot of memories from back in the day. I put that one on there. That was one that I fell in love with when it first came out and listened to all the time. Play That Song. That's one that always makes me want to sing along. And I love Train. They're another one of those bands where I don't think I've heard a song I disliked. 50 Ways to Say Goodbye. That one is just so twisted and it makes me laugh, so I got to put that one on there. Level of Concern. It's another good one. I think that's going on there. That's probably one of the newer ones that you'll find on the playlist. Yeah, Car Radio is one that I love that one because of just the idea of being alone with your thoughts and how hard that can be sometimes. But I also think that's just really important. So, and that song kind of makes me think along those lines. So that's gonna go on there. Okay, I gotta put Way Back into Love and Love Autopsy from the movie Music and Lyrics on there. I love that movie so much. It's probably one of my all-time favorite chick flicks. Okay, so maybe like top 5. I mean, but yeah, such a charming story. I love it. It makes me smile. So that's gonna go on there. Black Velvet's another one that I always have to sing to, so that one's gonna go on there. Defying Gravity is another one that just is very inspiring for me. Gotta love that one. Everybody Have Fun Tonight, the VeggieTales version. Again, so cheesy, but it just makes me laugh. Their jokes crack me up. Bittersweet Symphony. That's one of the songs that if you play it, my birds will always sing along to, and it's awesome. And then of course I gotta get Never Let You Down and the Freshman on there. Way back. Again, nostalgic stuff. Here's a lot of instrumental versions of some songs. Buddy Holly is a karaoke staple of mine, so that one's gonna go on there. Amish Paradise, Hamilton Polka. I love Weird Al, so we'll probably have a bit of Weird Al on this one. Word Crimes. Party at the Leper Colony, another one. So twisted, but it's brilliant. So brilliant. eBay, I love that one. The Saga Begins. I was not going to go on this one, but I have a funny story about that. I used to work at a movie theater, and one day I was singing The Saga Begins to myself as I was threading movies back. This was back before it was all digital and you just pushed a button and you had to like weave the film through the machine, the projector and everything. And I was just, by myself, and I was stuck in my head, and I was singing it to myself, and it was, just not a care in the world. And then I afterwards found out that all of the mirrors or the windows in the theater, between the theater and the projection booth, had been put in backwards. So I couldn't hear what was going on out there, but they could hear everything that was going on in the projection booth. So, oops. Yeah. Weasel Stomping Day, another brilliantly twisted song, makes me laugh. Same with Don't Download the Song. Like I said, there's a fair amount of Weird Al going on here. And I better put White and Nerdy on there for good measure. And that is the end of my music, so I guess it's the end of my playlist. At least for now. I might go back through and change my mind a little bit, but curious now how many songs I ended up with on here. I wonder if it'll say. So we've got 64 songs on there, 4 hours worth of music, so that would last me through for a while. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'm really close to 100 followers, and if I can get 100 followers, I am gonna do something kind of special for it. So if you want to help me get there, go ahead and share this, and otherwise, until next time, keep being awesome. Bye.